Okay guys, as you can see from the tire marks, we were out playing. We got two of them going. I'm gonna save the best for last. Krusty got covered back up. He has a little top hat on, looking pretty dapper. We did get more done to hers. Still need to get the taillight wiring done. But there is a fuel tank on it now. I had to repaint another gas tank I had. I'm getting her the gas cap with the gauge in it. This is a good gas cap though, just for the time being. We got the fuel lines routed the way I like them. If I could find, I know they sell them, but if I could find a really nice 90 degree, and if I was doing one like factory fit and finish and trying to make everything more perfect, then I'd put the thing through there, the 90 with the petcock and the whole 9 yards, the whole works. But what we're at with this. I was afraid that we short-circuited the wiring, but somebody must have been on our side, because I don't know if you can see, well, from my earlier videos, if you've been watching, the rectifier back there, the wiring for the rectifier keeps falling off for some reason, like the connector doesn't keep tight on the contacts. So luckily, when the incident happened with the gas tank touching the stud on the amp gauge and arcing out, that was all disconnected. It rattled out from the earlier driving it around, so that was fortunate. We did get running really good. I got a good tune up on it. It starts with half choke, and then as soon as it starts, you push it in, it runs perfect. Gonna do another oil change, get the right proper dipstick in it possibly. We're running out of time, so the nitpicky stuff I'm gonna let go for a little while. We got the wheel weights on hers. I double stacked them. Sears original weights. Got the D-stones on the front. She might paint the wheels, but the weather has been crappy around here. And quite honestly, don't want to take them back off because they're going to just get pounded with mud anyways. Cigarette lighter works now. Got the belt pretty well adjusted. It's got itself worn in perfect. It grabs a little bit off of letting off of it, and has a lot of tension on it all the time, so that one, when she starts plowing, should wear itself into perfect, and then we have the full adjustment on that slot. So still left, but that's where we're at with that one. It's looking pretty good. I do need to adjust the 3-point, because when you look at the back of these, the plow is supposed to be kicked that way, because once you go down into the furrow, you need the plow to be level so all the John Deere guys don't run you over. What else do we have to do? Gonna detail up a few things. She wants the tail light to work. That's like a must. We were afraid that the battery and everything was messed up, but I did check it. It's reading 13.9 volts idling. When you rev it up, it goes up. So we're definitely getting that department. I checked the 19.9. It's actually charging, and the yellow hydro does not charge. So I believe the stator is bad on this, but luckily I have a couple laying around, or eBay is right around the corner. So that's where we're at with this one. It's pretty turnkey. I had an idler pulley blow apart the other day. The one on the clutch in here, it blew apart and the pulley was just banging around, making all kinds of noise. I changed the idler pulley back here too for a really known good one. We're still going to play with the gas tank and put the original gas tank on this. That's the next stage of this guy. And to fix the charging probably. And then we got a little bit more done to the 19.9. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and they're going to ask, them are 26 12 D stones on the back. I have the original Sears wheel weight on the outside. And then this tractor came with an unknown set of wheel weights, but they are awesome. Them are heavier than the ones on the outside, but they just barely fit over the hub. And then have the cutout for my valve stem to tell me where it's at. This is a keyed rear end. It had a spline one originally, which you guys saw. I put that on, but I only had one extra orange one and one extra blue one, so they came together on this guy. I got the gas tank cleaned up and painted. I'm going to paint all the silver with this color here, which is Rust-Oleum engine enamel. It works out really well. I did already splash some gas on there. I'm going to get a new gas cap for it. I got a nose cone upstairs I'm fixing because I can't stand the hole in the hood and the angle iron job that's going on here, and the fat lip it got. This piece is broken with the mesh missing, obviously. I got one of them upstairs. I'm going to put on this one because this side of the grill's fine, but that side's broke. I want to make a front weight bracket for all 2 or 3 of them that we bring that slides in the front from old mule drives I have. I just was underneath it, got the parking brake working, which I think I got the lever on, but it engages like super, like the second you even tug on it, it's pulling on it. So I think what happened is somebody tried adjusting it too much or had it out of adjustment. That's why the brake band was gone, or they adjusted it because the brake lining went, and then now that I put a new one on there, it's too tight. So, and we got the VP racing fuel today. That's what I'm going to be running. That's 92 octane, ethanol free. Smells really good. Should make everything a lot happier. We can do a couple cold starts on these. Show you how this one starts. See if I can set you up. Hold on a sec. Alright, that's set up pretty good. Now this has been setting. It's not warmed up or anything. It's been on the battery charger. Turn the fuel on. About half choke. So as you can see, that's a happy little fella. It's been sitting there for probably like an hour or 2 now. Has no issues that I can see anymore. Gas tank is about an inch away from that amp stud. That's really an eye-opener because I've never even looked into that. So if you guys are restoring one or moving the gas tank around, be sure that that stud doesn't touch, because as you can see, it is very close. I actually put grippy tape, the stuff I normally put down here. I put it on the back, so if it does touch, there's some kind of barrier between the two. So I'm going to show this one. I did drive it around today, I'm not going to lie, but it's also been sent for probably at least 45 minutes. So I'll show you guys how easy it starts. It likes to smoke though, because it loves the fuel all at once at the beginning, and then once it warms up for about 30 seconds, it wants the choke taken off. Okay, as you guys remember how bad this thing was, full of pine needles and sludge. Watch the starter act up again like it always does. Okay, as you can see in a second here, that's no choke. It's still warming up though. But other than not charging, it's well, there it's going to shut off. Yeah, until it warms up, it always acts like this, and then once it warms up, it's fine. Another another hydro owner says that it's because of the fluid in the rear end and the fluid in the engine, and it only being really a 16 owning, it takes a little while for it to get happy. It's puts a lot of load on it, is what I was told. So that's why it likes to choke at the beginning, and then once everything gets moving, then it's a lot happier. And this one is the last one I drove today, so it might be a half an hour. I'll keep you in sort of catchings up on what we've done so far. So the new fuel tank, I was out burning around, so that's why it's kind of dirty now. We painted the fenders. We got the locker end in that you saw. I gotta adjust this. I might be putting an older style dash on it, the cast aluminum one that has the amp gauge up in the center, and switch that on there. I'm going to paint it black and put the 19.9 decals on it to make it look original-ish. Let me clean this up while I'm thinking about it. Okay, we got to do some more cosmetics. We got the tri ribs on the front. I got to clean them up and at least paint them silver because they are white. And I'll probably dust the wheel weight silver where you see them. But this one charges. I really haven't done anything to the wiring. I want to get new spark plug wires. We did take this fan shroud off because I don't know if I said it in the last video, the inside shield was rubbing the tin work. While I was in there, I put a new pulse line out here, which originally this has a fuel pump that is mounted to this guy here, and the line attaches right into it. But somebody put this newer style, which I actually like these, and I couldn't make a 90-degree right here, so I had to do a loop-de-loo to make it go. But everything seems happy. We got the one-way check valve, the fuel filter, and then the pump. This is all new. I found out today when I had the carburetor off, which I kind of had an idea it was missing, but that the PCV hose was missing. I got one of them ordered. I need an air filter and spark plug wires I'm going to do. But we did tear into the carburetor. It ended up having sediment in the bottom of the bowl. Old gas, varnish looking stuff. It was just like a powdery black, orange, brown crap. I am running the metal pan seat. I got one of these on eBay. James, you sent me the link to that. They were only 30-some bucks, but this isn't identical to the one that's at Tractor Supply. But I'm putting the metal cover, the fabric cover that Tractor Supply sells on that one. The black on the frame, probably just going to oil coat it, WD-40, and probably just scrub it with WD-40, and that should come off. And then we are going to paint the silver, but I'll probably do that first and then let that dry for a day or two, and then I'll scrub off, overspray and whatnot. I want to clean all this off, which is another thing I found out. Somebody welded the front half of this frame on both sides. It isn't a goober weld job, so it ain't too terribly bad, but if I ever go to restore it, I'll probably grind that out or try to smooth it up or something. But we have a charging, running Onan now. Oh, I didn't start it. So this is, it's been sitting here. They're not warm anymore. But I do like this one. You don't have to choke it or anything. It literally starts right up. Doesn't smoke or anything out of the PCV, so we don't have any blow-by issues. But these spark plug wires are past it. What else did we do? Oh, I got the gear oil in the rear end. I did that. I noticed there's some jankiness on the tie rod ends, where the ball part of it fell out, so they just drilled through the tie rod end and then they put a bolt and then double nutted it. I mean, that's pretty much bulletproof. It ain't gonna break, but it's just sloppy work. And but I'll probably just run it for plow day because I know it won't break, at least, and if it does break, it'll be easily serviceable. I don't know why I'm cleaning up while I'm on this with you guys. Probably because I'm freezing. Oh, I brought this set of wheel weights home. I bought them thinking they were original Sears ones, but the holes are too tiny for the bolts. All the rest of them have the bigger hole where I can put them bolts that I put in, but them ones seem like they're just slightly too tiny. Maybe it's rust buildup. I tried running a round file through them and they didn't like that. It didn't seem to even make a difference, so I'll probably take them to work, take a bigger drill bit and drill them out. But our plan is tomorrow, hopefully it's a little bit warmer, we're going to cut the studs off this, get the taillight wired, drive around a little bit more, put some more minutes and hours on that motor oil, and I'm going to drain the oil one more time. I'm going to get new air filter for this one, the yellow hydro and the N52M 19.9. We're going to do that, and then once I bolt the other fender on and some other doodads on the 19.9, next week is going to be me after work. I can do the sanding and painting and stuff in the dark. Well, not out here in the dark, but I won't be able to do anything after hours mechanically, but body work wise, we can paint stuff, get it all ready, and it can set till the weekend, and then I'll put it together. Which I have the decals coming, the 19.9 decals, because I'm doing kind of like a, I don't even know what you'd call it, like a quickie restoration, but a goodie. Quickie but a goodie. Maybe that makes sense. I'm going to try my best at the quickest time I can just to make it to where it looks a little bit better, because I would have been embarrassed to show up with that 19.9. It was dented, creased, rusted, pitted, abused, and used, and everything had an issue usually with it. So, out with the old, in with the new, I say. I got to take a 3-point I have the longer handle one that came on the later year ones that have like the holes in the bottom plate, which the actual mounting plate's thinner. This part here is thinner on the newer ones, and this stuff here, and which I got it for super cheap in another deal when I was buying stuff, and it's bent. These ears right here coming up, and these ones are bent. So I'm probably going to take it to work and either gusset it or add metal to it some way, one way or another. Make a Frankenstein, but make it look half decent. Just dress it up with some black paint and throw it on there. A friend of mine's making me custom center links for the 3-points out of better metal than them. Them are cast. Not to make them, these lasted this long. I mean, they're good, but he's making me ones that are pretty darn nice. So I'm probably going to put one of them on the 19.9. Hers is like a mint one. I wish it had the jam nut though, but I have it freed up really nice. I need to get this one freed up nice. I might have to take it to work and heat it up or start soaking it today. But, oh, and we might get another amp gauge and put in it. I'm not sure. Because that one, it's either it's reading backwards or it's reading incorrectly. I don't know. It's charged now. Maybe it might leave well enough alone with that one. Oh, cigarette lighter works. I don't know if I said that, but we did get that working. I know what the problem is. The day that we were making the video, we pushed it in, but it stayed stuck in. So when we pulled it out after the video, it was glowing red, but the two parts in this are kind of rusty from nobody using it. And so after like 10 seconds, you got to pull it out yourself and then see. She's good as gold. See, it sticks in that position, so you got to one-handed try to not burn yourself. Jesus. And see, now it's pushed back in so it doesn't make contact, and you just got to put it in back in gingerly. So I told you guys that it worked. I felt like a complete tool that day. Speaking of tools, how's it going, Thomas King? But we gotta get this together. That's just a little update, I guess, of the old Hoard. Gotta clean up around here. I'm freezing. You can probably hear my nose stuffling around. Probably see Krusty coming out tomorrow, out of his slumber, out of his nap that he's been taking for like a year now. And we'll go through him and get him running, which I don't think he's going to need much. Just electrical, a dash, which I have, I have a dash that I want to put on this that isn't perfect. It's got the corner busted off. I'm going to do a nice little trick with that and get that put together. So that might be the third one that comes. Because I really don't want to be pushing tractors around and up on my truck. I still don't feel the best. Trying to just take the ones that I have here at the house, make it easier. They're already here, so put them to work. So this one will probably be the video with the locked rear end. I'll be taking that rear end out or getting another rear end around here and locking it, putting it in that one. And then we'll go through the engine, do an oil change, fix tire rod ends, do that kind of stuff. It already has a 3-point on the back, and just have fun with it. That one I won't care what it looks like as much. We'll probably put the front ag tires and the rear ag tires off a Junkyard Dog, if anybody remembers that one. We'll get them put on here so it'll have ags all the way around. We'll see how that works. I don't know how well this is covered up. This is a Briggs powered one, SS15. It's not the prettiest one, but she gets her done. It did run perfect. It did not charge, but the wiring looks like it was a rat's home for about 10 years, so I wouldn't work either if that all happened. So we'll go through that, and we'll pick up tomorrow, I guess, see what we can come up with. And that's about it. If you guys see anything that I should do to them or that's messed up or something, just let me know. And other than that, everything's going pretty good. Oh, you can see that wire on there. This wire on the rectifier keeps falling off. I don't know why. I'm going to try and maybe bend the prongs opposite of each other, like put them both at a angle facing away from each other, so once I put it on there it's like hard to put on, but once it's on, it's on. Try that, or gonna do some zip tie action. I don't know, but that's where we're at with this. She's gonna clean this up. It's covered in all kinds of crud. Oh, put the under hood decal. That's the only decal we didn't put on. And for some reason when I ordered it, it didn't come with these stickers, or for some reason we never put them on. They might be up there. But we're getting stuff figured out around here. Once the weather breaks, we'll be cleaning up around here. Get these damn snow blowers out of here. Or put them on something is what I should do. If I start in maybe June, maybe I'll have it on by December. Because I always forget them damn snow blowers. Or don't have the ambition to put them on. But you'll be seeing this for sure, the 19.9 for sure, and maybe Krusty underneath the cover there. It's got good bones. I know a lot of it's good. I gotta. Do I have to? Yeah, I have to put a steering wheel on that too. Yeah, because the steering wheel blew apart last year. So we're gonna have to put a dash, steering wheel, wiring, a battery. A gas tank's probably okay on that one. I'll double check it while it's off. Service and all that good stuff. So that's what you guys will see tomorrow, I hope. I'm hoping the 19.9 stays running as good as it is. Cal Whitman hopefully will help me a little bit more with that. And that's about it. We'll have a video on that stator replacement on this, because I'd like to start making them to where they all charge, because the ones with points almost need to charge. But look at them freaking meats. Oh, and the other benefit to that 3-point I have is that the arm has a different angle on it, so it'll go around them bigger tires a lot better. Or since that hitch is messed up, I might just modify that as well so it clears that tire a lot better. I'll roll into work on this one day. My boss will just shit his pants. But that's what we got, and hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit more cleaned up, looking a little bit better. Get some more things on here. Tell me what you guys think. Be cool if some of you that are friends with me on Facebook send me some ideas for the front weights. Something easy, quick and easy. I'm looking for something like that. I actually need to get a hold of some weights. The only extra weights I have are these I don't even know what them are. Handmade or man-made or something. But alright guys, that's what we got going on, and I'll talk to you guys later and tell me what you guys think. Got a couple cold starts and an update. So, talk to you guys later.